Hi guys, it's Amanda from theintuitivewife.com, and I wanted to make this video to go over some crystals that I think you should have if you are just getting started on this whole spiritual metaphysical journey, or if maybe you're just learning or suspecting that you're intuitive. If you're just getting started, you're probably feeling a whirlwind of emotions, have tons of questions, and might even have a little bit of information overload. Don't worry, I've been there. I get it. So this video will have the crystals that I found to be helpful for myself and also crystals that I wish I had had when I first got started. Now, obviously everyone is different and I may suggest a crystal that really doesn't resonate with you, and that's totally okay. There are other crystals that will have similar properties that you might resonate with instead. The crystals I have chosen for this video are ones that I have found to be most beneficial for balancing energy, connecting into a higher power, psychic development, and grounding and protection. So before we get started, I do have my bullet point notes on the screen behind me, so I may be darting my eyes around everywhere, but I promise I am very focused on this video. The first crystal we are going to start with is probably my favorite crystal, and it is amethyst. But it promotes spiritual connection, helps to increase your intuition and psychic powers while protecting you from psychic attack. Amethyst is a very calming stone, and it's used to keep the energy around you clean and positive, which is very important when you are just getting started and you're feeling very low energy or almost like an anxious energy. You might not be feeling positive all the time, and you really don't want to be surrounding yourself with a whole bunch of negative energy. So the amethyst will help clear out the space, clear out your mind, and help calm and settle you down. You may be starting to develop your intuition or want to tap into your psychic powers, but you could also be feeling very low vibe at the same time, or maybe a little bit of a negative mindset. So amethyst is very good to help you tap into your psychic powers and not feel so negative or judgmental about the whole situation. The second crystal I want to mention is clear quartz crystal. It draws off negative energy, enhances psychic abilities, and attunes you to your spiritual purpose. It has been known to also clear your chakras, but also if you're using other crystals, this amplifies the properties of your other crystals. The next crystal is moonstone. Moonstone comes in a bunch of different colors. It is considered to be a stone of new beginnings. It provides us with protection and supports us through change, which is helpful because when you're just getting started, you're kind of looking at everything through almost like a new lens, and you might feel like everything all at once is changing or certain areas of your life are changing. So moonstone is good to have on you. It also encourages hope, intuition and psychic abilities, and aids spiritual gifts. The next crystal is excellent for meditation. Kyanite doesn't retain any negative energy. A lot of crystals you have you will need to clear pretty often. Depending on the crystal, they absorb a lot of negative energy, so you're going to need to clear them way more often than you would the other crystals. Kyanite you almost never need to clear because it doesn't absorb any of that negative energy. And it also aligns chakras and encourages psychic abilities. And I actually use this stone almost every single time when I'm working with a client on the table who is doing a chakra clearing. I actually use kyanite to go over their chakras, help clear out their chakras, help them with the sessions while clearing out the energy. So kyanite definitely works if you are looking for anything chakra related or chakra balancing and don't want to use the specific crystals assigned to each chakra, if that makes sense. So the next crystal I have also comes in many different colors. I think blue, green, natural, which is almost clear, and I think there's two other ones. But this one that I have is blue. This is blue agate. It centers and stabilizes energy, brings balance, and helps you ground yourself. And it has also been known to expedite the acceptance of yourself, which is pretty handy if you are just getting started on this because you're probably feeling pretty judgmental about everything. So I would definitely recommend blue agate to help you with the acceptance of yourself and your, I don't even want to say your new situation, but maybe your new perspective. Black tourmaline is also a really, really great crystal to have. It is considered to be a protection and grounding stone. So is hematite if you're not really feeling black tourmaline. I actually keep this one in my bedroom because of its grounding and protecting abilities, along with reducing fear. And also, it boosts self confidence and helps you attain higher levels of awareness. So, definitely, this one or something close to this one is very, very beneficial to have. Crystal number 6 is malachite. It promotes feelings of calmness and serenity, balances emotions, and helps through change and transformation, and is also believed to be a protective stone. The next one I have is Celestite. Celestite is a very high vibration stone and helps you connect to your angels and spirit guides. And a good way to remember that is Celestite is similar to the word celestial and angels or celestial beings. Celestite also helps with spiritual development and enlightenment, as well as stimulates clairvoyant communication. Now, another of my favorite stones is selenite. It is a stone of mental clarity. Selenite is used also for contacting and communicating with angels and guides, so if you're not really feeling celestite, you could get selenite and vice versa. They are very similar in properties. And it's also considered to be a protection stone and repels negativity. I also have one more crystal that I would suggest, and that is rose quartz. Rose quartz is known as like a self-love stone. Personally, I think it's a really good stone to have when you're first getting started, because even though it's not a protection stone or a psychic development stone per se, it's a self-love stone. It helps you be a little bit more gentle with yourself. So if you are anything like I was when I first got started, I was very judgmental of myself, everything around me, almost like ashamed that I was interested in and buying crystals and tarot cards and oracle cards, mostly because I didn't really understand it and because I didn't know how to communicate that interest to other people without feeling like I was being judged. So I would recommend rose quartz just to help you be a little bit more easy on yourself. So I hope that gives you a better idea of crystals that may help you if you're trying to develop your intuition or psychic abilities. I would love to know if you have any of these crystals, or maybe I missed a really important crystal. Let me know in the comments below if you have them, if I missed one, or if I mentioned one and you completely hate it. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.